Today I'm going to show you how to fly upside down with the Oppressor Mk2. Many people try to learn it, and when they give it a few tries, they end up quitting before they even learn how to stay upside down. In this guide, I will break down everything you need to know in order to ensure you completely master upside down Mk2 flight. I have my hand cam in this video so you can see with your own eyes what you might be doing wrong and what you should do instead. Make sure to like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get to the video. So the first thing you need to know is how to actually go upside down. The easiest way for beginners is to fly into a building or a wall and just let the Mk2 fall back and you are now upside down. Practice this a couple times to get the feel for what it actually feels like, and you will quickly get better as you continue to do this. The second and more challenging method is to use the rocket boost to flip you back as you take off. This will take you a little longer to learn, but some people can still manage to learn it within the same day. To actually do this, you need to press Y or triangle to get on. Then before you get on the bike, hold down R2 or RT. The part that requires you to be fast is as you get on the Mk2, you need to start spamming A or X to ignite the boost. And the second you see the fire come out of the Mk2, you need to quickly hold down R1 or RB. You need to do this all before the engine comes on. If you did it correctly, you will fly upside down in a semi-loop, and now you just need to remain upside down. Moving on is staying upside down midair. This should be one of the easiest parts to learn. Literally all you have to do is push the stick in the opposite direction the Mk2 is tilting to revert itself back to normal. For example, if the Mk2 is turning right to flip back over, push the left stick to the left. If it's tilting to the left, push the left stick to the right. It feels kind of like flying a jet a little bit once you get comfortable with the controls, and after a bit of consistent practice, it feels like the controls were never even changed at all. Now on to learning how to steer yourself around. This is the part where most people give up because they get confused and they think it's not possible. Let's say you're trying to turn right. When you're upside down, the controls are inverted, meaning they're basically the opposite of what they normally would be. Given this, in order to make that right turn, you basically just push the left stick to the right and kind of curve it to the left. To make a left turn, it's vice versa. You then just push the stick left and turn it right. Note that while doing this, you need to also have the stick pushed forward a little, so you push the left stick forward, the direction you wish to turn, and then the opposite of the intended direction, while still pushing forward. If you made it past this stage, congratulations. You now learned what 90% of players never manage to get down. If you're one of the players that now knows how to consistently make turns and can stay upside down, leave a like on this video and I'll pin the first comment that says they can fly upside down using basic maneuvers I just went over. Moving on, now let's discuss one of the best advantages to flying upside down. Because you're using opposite controls, you're able to fly up and down the same way you would with a jet. The benefit to this is you don't need to wait to go up high in the air, nor is it hard to get back down. This can be useful if, for example, someone is trying to thermal snipe you from a rooftop. It also helps for people doing the Cayo Perico heist during the cutting torch and maybe weapon loadout setup, or any mission that involves landing on a rooftop in general. Doing this is very simple. You literally just aim the nose of the Mk2 either up or down and just rapidly pull back and forth on the left stick. A faster way to go up quickly is to just hold R1 or RB. Doing this will effortlessly pull you up higher in the sky. Going on to using it for combat, you get some serious advantage using the upside down Mk2, especially for PvP. The biggest one being that you can outrun any missile in the entire game. Deluxo, Torador, Scramjet, even the fully loaded Ruiner 2000. You name it, none of these vehicles can hit you with their rockets. As you can see here, I had my friend get his Deluxo because their rockets have 100% accuracy and don't miss. And you can quickly find out that they're just not fast enough to catch up to the Mk2 to blow you up. It also means your speed is just faster in general. To consistently avoid the missiles, you simply need to fly in a circle. Make sure to hold down R1 or RB because you're much slower without doing so. Holding it down also makes your turns much smoother in general, which is also helpful. Now on to the last part, using it to kill ground targets. This is surprisingly easy to do, in which all you have to do is face the bike towards the opponent as you approach to strike, so that way you don't get shot off. Be sure to leave some distance so you don't get shot off by the explosive shotgun or railgun. Once you're close enough and you can see well enough to aim, line up and time your shot, so when they are close enough, they get caught in the blast radius. Holding R1 or RB while facing the enemy should pull you closer to them, leaving not a lot of time for the opponent to counter you. For the people who still think they can't learn it or that you need to cheat to learn this, here's my friend doing the exact same thing. It works on Xbox, PlayStation, and probably PC too. It's possible to learn, you just can't give up after 3 days of trying. Anyway, that's going to be the end for today's video. I hope you learned a thing or two that will help you out. Remember to like and subscribe for more tips and tricks like this. Before the video ends, I just want to say thank you all for 1,000 subscribers. You all are truly amazing. With that being said, let me know in the comments what I should do next or what you all need help with in the future. And thanks for watching.